Hey guys, what is going on? This is Daryl, and finally, after a month and a half or slightly more, I'm out here at Central Virginia Community College. I'm going to play at least the 9-hole loop. I may play all 18. We'll see. This is like my first recorded round back since my shoulder injury, and to be honest, it is still not 100%. So I might be 9 holes, I might be 18. We'll see what we do. You guys ready? Let's go. Hole one, par three, 193. And right here off the tee pad, going straight down this gap. Basically, I'm going to try to hit this tree right here in the middle and just kind of have it fade over to the basket. And the basket is right over there. Here we go. All right, we're going to take two off the first. We start with my sail. Maybe I won't need a second. We'll see. I did take a couple practices. So, yeah, just trying to warm up my shoulder a little bit. Here we go. That might be parked. I don't know if I could throw it much better than that, but I am going to throw my other sail just because. Wow, I mean, I think that might literally be under the basket. Oh, too early. Not horrible, but too early. All right, got like 10 feet for my bird. Not too shabby. Simply incredible pure. There we go. Way to start off with a birdie. Hole two, par three, 210. And right here on the tee pad, going down here, we have a backhand gap over here, right hand backhand, excuse me. And it will fade back to the basket. Or my throw is going to be right here, left of that, these two split trees. And just kind of have it fade back a little. The basket is kind of straight behind those trees over there. Some park. Here we go. All right, going with my sail. Try to hopefully hit the gap on the left of that split tree and just let it get up there. Oh, that could be really close. It shaved that tree on the way by, so it's probably a little bit to the right, so we'll see. All right, we got maybe 8 feet. Getting a little cocky and arrogant early in this round. Stingray, greatest putter ever. Never miss. Never miss. There we go. Starting off back to back. That's pretty good for me. Hole three, par three, 187. Only 187. I've never birdied this hole. So the best way to go would be right hand backhand around here and then have it fade back. The basket's kind of right through there. I can almost never find it off the tee pad, but it's basically right through there. So the gap I do, I use my forehand and go right behind this first tree and right in front of the second tree. And I'll try to get you to where that gap is, kind of right through there, and have the disc kind of fade back at the end. There's a bunch of little kind of skinny trees up there. You can kind of see some of them that are just perfectly in the way for this line, but we'll see. All right, going with my sail and just try to hit this first gap and hopefully just get up there and not hit one of those skinny trees. And hope I don't throw it straight down. Last couple of times I've played this hole, I've thrown it low. So let's see what we can do. And really, this is too much disc for this hole, but oh well. Come out. Ah, pulled it just a little. See if we can get it up and down. All right, well, we're over here in the junk, but Again, this is better for me than throwing the backhand line, mainly because I don't have an arm to throw 180. So let's just see. Get my sole, my Page Pier sole, as I call it, my Ashton. Just try to get it down there to the basket and hopefully have a tap in. Looks like it's going to be right beside the basket for my tap in. Already got about 6, 7 feet. So should be able to make this for my par. Pure. There we go. Good par, good par. Hole 4, par 3, 155. And right here off the tee. Shout out to my good friend Mike, who takes good care of this course. A couple of days ago, we had a pretty bad storm. There's a ton of trees and limbs down all over the course, but there was one you can kind of see back there. A tree fell just right beside the hole. A couple of days later, it was taken care of, and the course was ready to go again. Thanks, Mike. Thanks for all you do in the community. So just got to get it down there. Here we go. All right, going with my diamond. And I will say this. If I get a birdie on this hole, I may make this an under par challenge and play all 18. I don't get the first 3 very often. Shout out to my buddy Chris. Me and him did play a couple of days ago. We played this 9-hole loop, and I was 3 under through 4. So there's that. But if I can get it down there and get a birdie right here, this might end up being an under par challenge. Impromptu under par challenge. But I'll tell you, it's 90 something degrees and I'm sweating so much already. Oh, too far inside. I don't think I have to worry about getting that birdie, but there's still a couple more holes that I could get birdies on. So it might end up being an 18-hole round. We'll see. All right, guys. First off, we'll see how the sound is from being this far away. Just got to get it up this little hill. I'm probably just going to drop it under the basket and just take my par and go on to the next hole. Who am I kidding? Might as well give it a run. Oh, it's almost there. All right, let's go tap it in. All right, so we'll take our par and go on to the next hole. Hole 5, par 3, 225. Go down this steep hill, and then you go up a little bit, and there's the basket. Backhands will go, right hand backhand will go through this gap over here. And my forehand, I'm going to try to basically throw it straight and just try to hit the hill and skip up toward the basket. Here we go. All right, going with my sail. Like I say, just try to keep it low, make the gap, and really at worst, get a par. That's my goal. Just get a par. If I just hit this gap, we'll be all right. Come off that tree. Well, we got a putt. Got kind of a long putt. So let's see. All right. I kind of have a run, but really, this one big tree's in the way, so I'm just gonna there and hope it doesn't slide all the way, roll all the way down the hill. I would say if that tree wasn't there, I would have given it a run, but you know, that's all right. Go up here and tap it in for another par. There we go. Hole 6, par 3, 160. And here's the tee pad. Kind of got to go through this gap. It's better if you right hand backhand, take it all the way up this path. and just turn it right behind where that tree fell. You know, I can't throw it that far, so I'm going my forehand. I'm going to try to put a little ante on it, try it just inside of this tree right here, have it flex, and then come back over to the basket. Here we go. All right, going with my Road Runner. Just try to get it up. Hopefully, putt. Just don't want to hit this first tree. That's the one that always scares me. Ah, too low. Ah, there for a second I thought it might slide under that tree, but it caught that fallen tree, so up and over and just try to get a par. Okay, I don't know if you guys can, you guys can't even see the basket, but it's up and over this limb. It's probably about 30 feet past this limb, well, tree. I don't know if you can see under it. I thought it might have a chance to slide under there, but it didn't. So going with my red Road Runner, just flick it up there. Hopefully it'll just stop right beside the basket and get a par. Should be right there beside it. Might have actually even hit the pole. All right, going up here for the tap in par. There we go. Hole 7, par 3, 220. And I have decided to go ahead and make this an under par challenge. See, I'm 2 under right now, so we'll see. My goal is to try to throw right hand, backhand right over that pipe. Just have it fade back. The basket is kind of down at the bottom of the hill. Let's see if we can see it. It's kind of down there. Don't know if we can see it or not. So, see what we can do. All right, going with my blue almond diamond over here. Blue diamond almonds, whichever. See if I can just get it down there again. Backhand. Haven't been real good with my backhand for a while. So, we'll see. We'll see. That's way short. But I will say that was basically the line I wanted, even though it was way short. I hope you guys could actually see it now that I think about it. All right, well, I'm basically over here where I almost always am, over here on the right in the junk. Just going to lay up and see where we go from here. See if we get. I think it's good enough. I think it's better than last time when it was like right behind the leaf. All right, just try to get it down there to the basket. There we go. And go for the tap in. And for the par. There we go. All right, hole 8, par 3, 156. All right, just right here, just right up through this gap, and it's right behind that tree, probably about 30 feet behind that tree. Let's see. There it is right there. I'm gonna try the forehand, almost aim right at that tree right there, and hopefully have it fade back. Here we go. All right, going with my Road Runner. Just hope to hit the gap. Drop that tree. It rolled all the way back across the fairway up there, but I might have a shot. All right, I dropped my the tripod tipped over on the last hole. We'll have to see where the microphone is. I don't know. But anyway, I've got a birdie putt here. See if I can make this. I have to do a little straddle. Oh, Daryl. Should have made that. That's all right. Right. My par. Hole 9, par 3, 304. It's pretty far downhill, so there's straight down there. So I'm gonna try to almost hit this tree over here and let it fade back. See what we can do. All right, going with my sail. And let's see. Literally the second I got ready to throw, the motorcycle started. Oh well. All right, well, I shanked it pretty far. I'm gonna try the rest of this hole without my microphone because I don't think it's working, but I don't know after this shot, really after this hole. Going with my Road Runner and just trying to get it close down there. Oh, too high and too short. I might be way over to the right. All right, I'm way over here, so just trying to get it to the basket, take my bogey. That's a frustrating one because I was playing really, really well, and that motorcycle. All right, here we go. I pulled it. Go tap in my par, or boat, my bogey. All right, 1 under through 9, and I really feel like I should have been 2 under. Motorcycle. I am going to play the back 9 without my mic because like I said, I think it broke. So anyway, here we go. Hole 10, par 3, 161. This is kind of the last hole I really feel like I can birdie. So we go straight down through here. It's going to fade back and see the basket right down through there. Here we go. All right, going with my Road Runner. Try to hit the gap. I think I'm just a little bit short, maybe just to the right. Hopefully I have a putt. All right, got about a 18 footer. See if I can make it. Be nice to start the back 9 with a birdie on the really only hole I feel like I can birdie. And my putter, not pure. There we go. Good bird. All right, going with my sail. I will say the wind just all of a sudden picked up. It don't look like we'll have any rain, but just picked up out of nowhere. Anyway, here we go. Oh no, oh my goodness. Wow. I thought the wind was blowing the other way. It lifted the disc and took it, I don't even know how far out to the left. Guaranteed bogey on this one now. I will say, as I walked over here, the wind basically stopped. As soon as I got here, picked right back up. Anyway, going with my soul, just try to get it, you know, just right there beside the path, which the path is OB. So I just need to get it beside that, and then up and down for bogey. Oh, all right. Okay, I can get up and down from there. All right, well, it didn't go quite as far as I wanted, but I should be able to get up and down for my bogey. All right, right under the basket, easy tap in. Hole 12, par 3, 226. I went ahead and tapped out on that last one. No need to record that. It was literally straight under the basket. So here we go. Gotta go out through this gap, and there's the basket. There is pavement going in between, and that is OB. So don't want to do that. Just try to get it up there to the basket. Here we go. All right, going with my sail. The next couple of holes are going to be pretty loud, and that's why I like having my microphone. And it's the second pair that's happened to where the tripod just tips over. Maybe the wind hits it or something, and I'm pretty sure it broke like the USB, the port on it. So, oh well. Anyway, Jason, shout out to Jason. He birdied this one yesterday. Congrats, Jason. I can't get it there. Get over. All right, got it over. I mean, technically I have a putt. I don't think I'm making that putt, but I have one. All right, I'm actually further away than I thought. I thought I was like right at C1 edge. I am closer to C2 edge. Let's go line my putter up there. Hopefully I have a tap in. All right, gotta tap in. Let's go up here and tap it in. Hole 13, par 3, 310. For me, I just want to get a par on this one. So we start here. Got the tennis court. Tennis court is OB. If you go OB, you go between these poles up here, and that is the drop zone. So another thing that happens, I've recently found out over the last few times I've played here, that there's a wind that comes up that hill, and with my backhand, or my forehand, excuse me, it kind of blows it right over to the tennis court, and it's blowing pretty good again all of a sudden. So, but anyway, the basket is straight down through there. You can hardly see it, but it's right down there. Here we go. All right, all of a sudden, there's no clouds, and I'm out in the open. It is hot. It is really hot. All right, try to keep it as low as I can. I feel like there's a swirling wind out here right now. If I lift it up, I feel like it's just going to blow right over onto the tennis court. And the wind just picked up really hard again. Here we go. Oh, there he goes. Son of a gun. You guys can see how much that lifted. It went way up. Doggone it. All right, going with my Roadrunner. Hopefully I can just get up and down for my bogey. Hey, why does the wind got to just all of a sudden pick up? Doggone it. Oh, that's gone. It's going to be probably a double. All right, one thing I kind of don't like about this hole, even though I think it's a cool feature of the hole, is you have the little the rings around it where you exercise on. But those poles holding up those rings right in the way every time. All right, well, this is for bogey, so I'm going to say double. Yeah. That was actually going in, but it just nudged that one pole. Hole 14, par 3, 240. We're right here beside Route 501, so it's really loud right here. And we go down here through this gap. My goal is to hit this gap and have it just fade back to the basket right there. I can reach it, I just don't know, since my shoulder injury, I don't know if I can quite get it there now, but I guess we'll see. on my sail. And it is loud right here. Get through it. Doggone it. It had a little bit of turn before it was about to fade out, so I don't think it quite made it out. All right, well, I made it almost all the way out, but I'm still up in this thick stuff up here. So just try to flick it down to the basket. All right, should have a tap in for par there. All right, I'll tap in for par. Well, slightly further than a tap in. Hole 15, par 3, 256. They're right here. It's going straight down through here, and the wind just picked up again. Doggone it. Just straight down through here. It's got to tunnel it through those trees and right there to the basket. And here we go. All right, going with my sail. I didn't turn it enough. Wow, that was way short. All right, we're in a rough spot over here. I gotta throw a little forehand and have it fade way out over there. Hopefully I can get up and down. There's lots of pine cones. Should be right beside the basket. Yes. All right, just go for my tap in, get my par. There we go. Good job. Hole 16, par 3, 240. And right here, and we're going straight down through this gap. I'm going to kind of aim right for that tree right there and have it fade off. The basket is basically, if you go straight through there, it's kind of on the side of a hill. So just try to, my goal is hopefully get in the fairway right down there. Here we go. All right, I'm going with my St. Pro. I will say, I think this hole, if you have a very understable disc and you have a good backhand, I think the flex line on this would be really good. Get it up in the air, have it flex hard to the right, and then have it fade out at the end up on that hill. I think you could do that. Me, not so much. I think that's gonna be right in the fairway. All right, not too bad, just a little bit on the right side of the fairway. Main thing is this one big tree is not in my way, so just try to get up the hill to the basket. And again, guys, I apologize if the sound isn't good because, like I say, pretty sure that microphone broke. Doggone it. Right at the basket. Let's go. All right, tap in par. There we go. Hole 17, par 3, 205. It's a tough 205. Very steep uphill. It's way up there, probably playing 280. It's pretty far uphill, but it's got to hit the gap. Goal is to get it kind of up there to where that log is down, then have a little upshot and tap in. Here we go. Sail. All right. Try to get it up there. almost exactly where I want it. It's right at the end of that down log. Should be good to go. All right, got a little upshot. And I will tell you, taking a month and a half off, my legs are dead right now. Coming up that little hill right there ate my legs up. Anyway, I'm gonna give it like a little half run right here. Let's see. Oh, hit the cage. Almost went in. All right, tap in for par. Good par. All right, hole 18, par 3, 256. Right here on the tee pad, we have a narrow gap. You just straight down the way. Just try to keep it right down this fairway all the way. Here we go. All right, going with my sail. Just try to get it straight down there. Oh, no. Slipped right out of my hand, and of course ricocheted a mile to the right. All right, well that's kind of upsetting because if I could have just got a par here, finished one over, that would have tied my best. As it is, yeah, I'm just gonna throw it out here, try to get up and down for bogey. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. All right, well, I'm stuck into this stuff over here. Now I'm looking at double bogey at best from over here. Oh my goodness, that's frustrating. All right, well, let's see. I might as well go for something now. I mean, I might actually have a putt. We'll see. Well, I thought I might have had a little something, but turns out there's a big tree right in the way. So just lob it up there and take my double. Here we go. Got that in for double. All right, well, tap out to finish the round at 3 over. All right, well, that's the end of the round. 3 over. First full round back over here. I did play with the guys 18 over at Peaksview one day. That was the first round sitting out my shoulder was. Played 9 holes yesterday here. Again, just testing out. So this is the first, to me, what I felt like a real round. I played pretty well. 2 double bogeys. That cost me so much. But that's all right. That's all right. 3 over, first round back. Keep following. I just had 5-time world champ Elaine King on the podcast. Definitely go check that out. What a legend she is in disc golf. Definitely go check that out. And that's all we got. You guys have an incredible day.